Hello guys, today I'm just going to be doing a quick tutorial. This is all the basics, all the fundamentals, on how to pendulum, dive turn, and motorboat. I've already recorded this video once, but it was too big, so yeah. So first you gotta go to the water. So if you're trying to pendulum, you need to remember angles. So put your hands all the way down. And angle your hands like this. See how my thumbs are pointing in the same direction, but they're completely opposite. Like this one's in front. Do that. Then what you got to do is you got to put the top one down. Always the top one down. Spread them out a little bit. And now what you got to do is you got to don't push. Just go to your side. Or go to your side, but make sure you're facing the direction of your palms. Should go like that. Now, once you do that, you gotta. So once you're up here, I suggest while you're practicing, you do this, you do that, you do that, you do that. Now you can swing back. You don't have to do this when you're pro, but this is just a way to remember the angles. Don't make this muscle memory. Only do this when you're struggling, alright? Only do this when you don't remember the angles. Remember. Now I suggest you bend forward while you go. So then, it just helps. And yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna teach you how to dive turn. So, with this hand, instead of doing this, keep this one there, but this one needs to go in front of you. Now, do the same thing with this hand as you were before, where you pendulum swing. And you just keep on going through. All you need to do is just turn in the direction that you want. When you're a beginner, you have to do it slowly. But once you're more advanced, you can do it a bit faster. And yeah, that's just like how to dive turn. This is a quick video. So, anyways, so now this is how you motorboat. So instead of putting it out here, put it over here. Make sure your thumb is pointing straight up. Same with this one. Make sure your thumb is pointing straight up, and then your fingers change. Instead of it being pointing in that direction, points in this direction, and you've got to rest it on your chest or on your belly. Doesn't matter. Anyways, so now with your other hand, what you gotta do is you gotta do a little angle, not much, do a big circle, and go back and do this angle. So like this, so little angle, big circle, big angle. Little angle, big circle, big angle. Repeat that. And you should gain some speed. Yeah. So that's just how you do that. I do suggest a circle, but if you want to do it like everyone else, you can just go in the line. Feels a lot less smooth, in my opinion. Yeah. So that's how you pendulum and motorboat and dive turn. Now I'll teach you how to jump, and then I'll give you some tips. So to jump, what I suggest is when you're first beginning to jump, you got to try to jump to that zip line all the way up there. See that zip line? Here, I'll show you. You don't need a lot of speed for jumping, just remember that. This zip line. So what you gotta do is gain speed, just like, because speed can help you jump higher and further. So you gain speed, then once you're ready to jump, instead of having this one like that, you have it straight, and you slowly turn it up, while with the other hand, instead of penduluming up, do this way. You angle your hand kind of like this, do that, and then you do it the opposite way, and you do that. And that should make you go up a lot faster, and should make a better jump. Another thing that I would add is to slap the water. There's multiple different ways to do this. I'm just going to teach you the easiest way. So you gotta do this, and then you gotta like pendulum down. Just pendulum down when you're ready to jump. Pendulum down. So in full speed. Since I'm a lot faster, I'm just gonna go at slower speeds. But oh, I went too high. All right, this. Make sure you always do that. That's how you jump. Now, I'm gonna give you some tips. First of all, focus on the fundamentals. See how I'm not teaching anything advanced? I'm going to teach that in another video. Because teaching advanced stuff is like very... It's better when you're doing it for a while, alright? Now, another tip that I do is I do more control than speed at first. So, what do I mean by this? Well, this will help you do really epic stuff. Because if you just focus on speed... So if you just focus on speed and all you can do is this, that's all you can do, that's bad. Because if you do that, then it's easy for someone to catch you. But if you go more control at first, you do go a little bit slower, but it's easier to do a little bit more advanced stuff. For a beginner, you wouldn't want to do this yet. You wouldn't want to do this kind of stuff yet. Like how I'm going up and down so easily. But it's good to try to practice these before going fast. And then once you get them down at least a little bit, what you can do is you can go a little bit faster. So I'm too fast. But like, you know what? You can do that at full speed and stuff. Yeah. So that's all this video is going to be. If it helped, please like and subscribe. I'm not going to judge if you don't or not. And I'm not going to beg. I'm just asking. Can you please like and subscribe? It would help the channel grow. And this is my first video on Gorilla Tag in a long time. But I'm hoping that I'll record more on Gorilla Tag. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day. See ya.